girlfriend listen to this podcast?
Yeah.
She listened to it. She didn't say anything. What did she say?
What can she say?
She'd be looking at
I'm
me.
out.
Like, yeah, she'd be looking at me
Exactly.
like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I was like,
It's like a different personality.
yeah.
You mentioned her on the last episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
How'd that go?
Good.
She was here today. She brought donuts.
She brought me donuts.
She brought everybody
Oh,
donuts.
wow. Everybody. Wow.
So, I
Brownie
think
points.
It's going good.
Talk dirty on a podcast, you get donuts the next day. How can you go wrong? It's a great relationship. Hope I find someone one day I'll do that. Like, fuck
She's
these
good,
bitches. They're all whores. Next thing you know, she shows up with donuts. Be like, yeah, you know.
That's my girl.
Nah, she's good people. She's good people.
We are good.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Janzimo.
why is she crying in Euphoria?
Because it's Euphoria.
I don't know.
She's tripping.
I wouldn't cry when I trip. Well, I don't know. Let me not talk shit.
Exactly.
Well, this is the part where she is coming down and realized she ruined her life again.
Oh, seriously? Now
Again.
you're crying?
Too late.
When else are you gonna
Now
cry?
you fucking cry?
What are you going to cry through the ecstasy?
Well, pop another one then if you want. You know?
She out. She's a teenager. She doesn't have money like that.
Well, she got something that she can't pay for.
And now you know the show Euphoria.
Oh, they do that on there?
No.
No
I'm
I'm
way.
telling you. I want to watch the show.
No, you don't.
You want to
would've
watch
watched
it with your girl or by
No,
yourself?
By myself.
Oh, shit.
That's the
Yeah, because you
problem.
want to rewind constantly.
Pause. He's going to pause.
Pause. Hold on.
No, he doesn't want it to stop at any point. He wants
Hey,
to
his
just keep
girl's going to come home.
rewinding.
She's like, why is the remote so sticky?
Why the peanut butter is in the living room?
Whoa, Mo.
Too far, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Jesus.
We all need to chip in and get this guy therapy. This is just...
I
Or at
remember
least
the joke
cleaning
that you told
supplies.
me about. Like, you know.
Oh, the TikTok where it's two guys and one of them's like, yo, I'm gonna make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He's like, cool, go ahead. And he grabs the jelly, grabs the bread. He's like, where's the peanut butter? He's like, it's up there. He grabs the peanut butter. When he opens it, it's like a hole straight through the middle. And he looks at him, he's like, no, I don't want any peanut butter jelly sandwiches. That's horrible. Horrible. All right, so we are talking today on a couple of cool shows that we talked about before. So we're gonna recap. Some of us did our homework this weekend.
Yep.
Mm.
I finished Pieces of Her.
I watched all the way up to episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5 of Russian Dolls.
Russian Dolls.
Yeah.
But you saw Pieces of Her as well,
I did.
right?
I think I stopped at episode 3.
At 3?
3 or 4.
Did you start Pieces of Her first and then go to Russian Dolls?
No,
or
I
Russian,
did it backwards.
you did back Russian
yeah.
Dolls and then Pieces of Her?
I actually kind of enjoy that more. I would
Mm-hmm.
be in a weird mindset if I did the other way around.
I see what... Yeah. I
Because
don't know. I
it's-
haven't seen Russian Dolls,
It's
so
a
I can't say.
whole different ball game.
Yeah. I asked because I wanted to see if one pulled you in more than the other. Like if you saw one and then saw the other one, and then the first one, you're like, I'll come back to it.
Yeah,
later.
like I'm not even interested in watching Russian Dolls anymore, to be honest.
Wow.
After watching Pieces of Her, I was just like, wow.
And
this
what's
is
crazy
really
is Pieces of
good.
Her, I don't want to say it's lame. It's not like action packed, but it does keep you in. Mm-hmm. It does
Yeah.
pull you in. Mo, what are your thoughts? What did you watch this weekend?
Bad Vegan.
Bad Vegan.
Yeah.
Bad Vegan.
I didn't know what to watch, and I was on Instagram, and then I have a friend of mine. She actually posted something about Bad Vegan,
I got a question for you, Mo.
and then I said, you know what?
Let's go back to you not knowing what to
No.
watch.
Exactly. After the
then-
list.
I think you have homework.
And then
You're just a rebel.
Hey, his girl's gonna kill him because
I
she's gonna
was-
be like, motherfucker, I asked you what you wanted to watch the other night, and you said I don't know, and you're doing a podcast about TV shows. Like,
I don't get it.
no, because like she didn't want it to watch Pieces of Her. She didn't
Why
want to
not?
watch.
Why?
why
like,
does she want to watch Pieces of Her? What
Yeah,
was
she
it?
wants something like comedy, funny stuff like that.
Uplifting. I mean, but Pieces of Her isn't like the
And then
bright
I
side.
told her, I was like,
whatsoever.
it's not that bad. She was like, not now. We'll watch it later. So
Women
so
are
I
like
was-
that, man. I'm telling you.
So I'm holding my phone and I'm going through Instagram, and then I saw one of my friends. She actually has something in her story saying about Bad Vegan.
What's her
I looked at her
opinion?
and I was like, I'm gonna watch Bad Vegan.
Did you ask your girl, like, do you want to watch Bad Vegan?
Fuck no. That was like, you know.
Oh, that's
it.
when you put your foot down.
That's my decision.
Like,
yeah.
bitch,
Too little, too late.
I'm the man of the
Yeah,
house, and we're watching Bad Vegan. That's
I was,
final.
you know, I was
Exactly.
trying to be the nice guy. And I am the nice guy.
That always works out, I hear.
But I mean, it was interesting. It was interesting. Stupidly interesting.
Go on.
No, it's just the beginning. So we're.
Oh,
What is it?
Yeah.
What, Bad Vegan?
Yeah.
This stupid white bitch.
damn, Mo.
Wow.
So how do you really feel about
that
her?
jumps.
Okay, so
from
she
conclusions.
is.
Luke, can you edit that whole thing out? The first 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
But she is like a very well-known person in, like, you know, in the business restaurant business industry. She opened her, like, the first vegan restaurant in New York. She was married to a chef, and then they broke up or whatever. Oh no, she was dating a chef. They broke up. She owned the restaurant because it was like 50-50 between them. And then she was like desperate. She's a great businesswoman in that aspect, to run a business, to operate it, But she was kind of like desperate when it comes to relationships. Her personal love life,
I see where this
So
is
she
going.
met this guy
Yep.
who
There you
is
go.
just mystery. He told her that he's a CIA and he does this, he does that. He's not gonna tell her what he does, and all that bullshit.
Red
right?
flags.
Yeah.
Red
So
flags.
she just followed because he makes her laugh. So she followed, and then this guy told her that he wants to make her dog, because her dog was like the most important thing to her. So he was like, I'm gonna make your dog immortal.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then and I will make you a queen. It was like a cult type of shit, you know? And it's like brainwashing type of thing. And
So
then
the guy was brainwashing her.
yeah. And the guy was fucking poor, gambler, like he's addict
Straight up
to gambling.
degenerate.
Yeah. So she oh my god. She give this motherfucker 1.5 million in 2 years.
Wow. Wow.
Is this a true story?
It is.
It is a
Wow.
true
Yeah,
story?
it
Holy
is.
shit.
She's actually the
I love
one
how
who's
serious
actually
his face
talking
is right
about
now.
it.
No,
It's like, you know,
Mo's face.
how she like he brainwashed her, and she has to do things, and she married him, so he was running the show behind her back, running the restaurant and running this and that. it was just, but she's a bad, like, you know, she's a stupid ass motherfucker. Pretty much, yeah. Like the fact that you pay this guy. And then at the end, she realizes that this guy is taking that. He took all that 1.5 million
Gambled it?
gambling,
Yeah.
waste all that money traveling, going to hotels, you know, traveling around the world.
But-
I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that, and then
Why did she give him 1.6?
so he started as like, you know, I am a very wealthy guy. I have this, I have that. It's like almost like Tinder.
I was
swindler
exactly
or
thinking
some shit,
that in
some
my
shit
mind.
like that. But he kind of like manipulated in a way where
Was he the reason why, like, were they both taking money from people and stuff? Or?
no. So she had the money. So she was owning like the yeah, she owns the restaurant, but there she wanted, I think, to expand or whatever. And then there is this guy. His name was, I think, Jeffrey or something, and he's a millionaire. She wanted to buy the restaurant from him. When the split between her and her boyfriend happened, he came in, got the restaurant, so she wanted to buy the restaurant from him. She was making crazy money, and I'm telling you, like all celebrities and shit like that, they were like her clientele. And then when she was sending this dude the money, she was fucking up with the restaurant's money. So they went down, and then their employees, they actually start like, you know,
Questioning, I guess.
protesting too against them, like on the street, holding signs, she's
Yeah.
not paying us, pay our wages and shit like
Right.
that. So they took money from investors, and then dump it in the restaurant. So everybody came back again. They started working for a little bit, and then she took all that money back, like whatever left, and sent it to this motherfucker again. And then she got to a point where she just ran away with him in the car, and they start like hopping from like Vegas to different state and just keep hopping around until they got caught up, like they got caught. The fact that she is saying that she was manipulated, probably, but at the end of the documentary, like you see something very, very interesting. She called him right after when she left the prison, talking and then he told her, it's all in the play, so he's going to do the same shit to another person.
Do you have?
And she started laughing about it, and then okay, take care of yourself and buy, and then like it's. She looked like, you know, she came to the show because she wants people to make her be the victim.
The victim,
you know, but
it looks like it's both of them. That
yeah, and like, you know, everybody's talking good about her. Like, she's a good person. She is this. She is that. But
you don't feel she's a good person.
Obviously, that bitch stole people's money and ran away.
Okay.
And then she blamed her husband about it. Like, no, motherfucker, you carried that load too.
Sounds like marriage.
But she was a successful person until she fucked herself up. So that's Bad Vegan.
Wow.
But it was a good show though.
It was actually interesting. It was like, I'm watching the show and then I'd be like, how the fuck can you be that stupid?
Well, if you got emotional, it's a good show.
Yeah, like how the fuck can you be that stupid? I cannot believe this shit. You bitch, you're lying. It's stupid. That's her and her husband. Second picture.
The true story of Bad.
I was expecting her husband to look something different.
Yeah, he like when they got together, it's like he was like telling her something. My brother, me and my brother we're fighting to save the universe or some bullshit like that. And then she's going to be joining a cult and she's going to be the queen. And that's the run show that he was giving her.
Wow.
And she was like, you know, I wanted to be the fucking queen.
That just shows you how some people just need to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people somebody at
some level
at the loneliest point of their life will probably just be like happy to be accepted anywhere, even into a cult.
Belonging. This is what she wanted. If you study like fundamental of like, you know, human behavior, there's something called belonging. And some people, they just want to belong to something.
Yeah. Or
that's
someone.
It. Yeah. Someone, something, some people, whatever. So that's what she's seeking. And then she found it in this motherfucker who actually run a whole fucking... There is a movie about like, you know, two brothers, they're fighting to save the world or whatever. I forgot the name of it. But they actually mentioned it in the show. And this motherfucker it looks like he read the script of that movie
and then pitched
it to her.
He was reenacting the whole thing.
Wow.
But she kept falling and falling and falling.
I mean, did they get arrested at the end?
Yeah. They both got arrested. She did like couple 3 years or something, and she got bailed out, and then he did almost the same time. But now he's out on the street, and in a phone call he was like, "Oh, it's all in the motion." Like he's thinking about doing it again.
Wow.
I don't know. Some people are just sick like that, and they constantly just have to live that life. And I feel like they made their life that way, and they're believing that whole truth. And it goes back to a lot of like the Tinder swindler and inventing Anna, and it's just this whole like group of people or population. So it's interesting.
Well, what's interesting how it's all coming out now. Like Netflix is really riding this wave, aren't they? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say they're riding the wave. They made the wave because
they started
everything that's coming out was really in production months ago, not like right now.
Yeah, it's like you know,
they're just firing at you like bow, bow, bow.
You
take
are
this,
a smart woman,
Punches.
businesswoman running a whole fucking business. This motherfucker pop up out of
Hey.
nowhere.
Hey, man,
Running
he
a
might
business can
have
be
that magic
lonely.
D, baby. You know, I don't know what to tell you. He made it laid it. He might have laid it down right, Mo.
Probably. I
The
bet.
plumber
You
came
should
in to
take-
put the pipes down. You feel me? Next thing you know, she's like, take all the money. He
Yeah.
pimped her out.
1.5 million in 2
He's
years.
a
Mo, you
fucking
need
he's a
a-
strong pimp.
Can the universe send me someone like that, please? Just send me someone.
I don't know, man.
I
Don't, you're
will.
asking
I
for
don't
the,
know.
you're asking for the plumber right now, Mo. You better be careful. You better be careful. He might show up.
I need a woman with 1.5. She can give me 1.5 million in 2 years.
Wait,
What's
so,
the oldest you'll date? Like oldest date on a woman for money?
Honey, I love you. I will never
Just
date
tell your
anybody.
girlfriend this is all a lie.
Yeah,
Anyway, it's
yeah.
all lies. It's all
But
for TV.
I don't give a fuck.
For any age.
I like a sugar mama.
sugar mama, baby.
Shit,
like,
I
fuck
ain't
yeah.
gonna like. I'm not gonna say.
Wait.
Yo, it's like you're holding
Wow.
hands with a raisin.
I don't care.
my sunspots.
If that skin is melting in my fucking hand, I don't give
Oh
a fuck.
damn, Mo, you're disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
As long
my
as if I'm
God.
getting that 1.5 million, all right, mama.
Is it
I'm gonna
guar-
give you
how
a
long?
good time.
But how do you know it's guaranteed? That
Have
you're gonna
have
get
you
that?
seen the?
I mean, we're just making it up.
I
Let's
know,
just
but
say
I-
it is guaranteed. What would you do?
No. Have you seen the Hispanic Lover or something?
What?
Oh, the movie?
The Hispanic Lover or like
It's
the
not-
Mexican Lover or something?
No,
Fuck.
Latin lover.
The Latin Lover.
Jesus, Mo. It's Mexican,
Do better, Mo.
Hispanic.
I don't know. He's
We
a
all look the
Mexican
same.
dude,
We
though.
all look the same. I
But
know.
no.
Mo.
He's I'm not that. But he's Mexican though, right?
I'm not that.
Nope.
He's Mexican though, right?
I don't know what he is.
No, I think he's Mexican.
He's Latin.
The actor
Mexican.
himself.
I love he's like arguing with you. No, it's this. No, it's that.
No, but like if you saw it, you'll realize like he was like waking up every day in the morning, bringing like a small mirror, putting it under her nose, and see if she's breathing or not.
Like, okay.
Well, that's Mo, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Now we know.
Waiting
Yeah.
for you to die so he can collect.
Yeah, 1.5 million in 2 years, baby. I am here.
Wow.
The
Okay.
comments are gonna roll in. It's gonna fucking look like Tinder out here.
I hope so. We could use some engagement.
I was about to say. I was about to say that.
So bad vegan. All right.
All right.
Not on my list to watch.
Yeah, I'm kind of done
Ah.
with this whole scam, fraud
Yeah.
movies.
I still
There's
haven't
only
even watched.
so much you can do with the same thing.
Yeah, the documentary type style movie. Of,
Well, don't you
Some of
see
it
a
gets
pattern though?
That we're all becoming like that. We're
No,
all
'cause,
trying to
like,
get
you know, they-
shit from each other.
that we find it
Tinder-
interesting on how other people get fucked over.
But
I was-
no, there is a pattern, like because it's mostly whatever we're seeing that is actually a man scamming woman.
Well, but it's also a woman scamming man
Not as
on
but
inventing Amy.
Anna.
Anna.
But she didn't
That was a
get.
great show, by the way. It's so good.
Oh,
I
you
had to
did?
remember the
But
name.
she wasn't like
Wow.
she wasn't scamming
didn't know.
individuals. She was scamming like big banks and shit like that,
But
But like individuals, mostly it's like this is what
the men
they're
are the men are the ones usually taking advantage
that's
of the women.
what they're portraying. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's
I didn't even
the
think about that, Mo.
Do you want equality and scammer portrayal in film
No,
and entertainment?
like, are you trying to tell me that there is no woman out there scamming men?
Of course.
yeah,
Absolutely,
it goes both
on a
ways.
daily fucking basis. Why don't we talk
They're
about
gonna hate
this?
me for this, but dating is a scam. Dog.
Yeah, got a point.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
you're paying your way to the top.
Yeah, and they're like,
Every girl can
I
hate me
met this
after this.
this older guy, and he was like, we paid for sex. I was like,
You do.
okay.
You don't realize it. You do.
And then he
Yeah.
just
Not
at the time.
He's an older
Yeah.
guy. He was like, I paid for sex from my wife. I was like, what the fuck you mean? He was like, I paid for my dates, for the gifts, until we got married. So I paid for
You
everything.
should ask him. Did you keep your receipts?
Tax
So I
freedom.
paid my way
Do you have an LAC?
to get in her,
Fairfigure.com.
pussy. And then he was like, we came out of it and we spent all our life, emotion, money, everything to go back into it. I was like,
Well, it's a different pussy.
Circle of life.
but no,
It's not a full circle, if you
Well,
ask
not
me.
really, but
No,
I'm not
it's-
going back into the same one.
No,
So
fuck.
true.
You see, this is
it's like a direct line to another one.
This is Gen
That's what I'm jumping from one to another one.
See, this is Gen
trying
Z.
to. I'm like a crab in the ocean trying
We're
to
talking-
find.
we're
not a
talking-
crab. What's the ones with the shell?
Hermit crab, you got it.
Yeah. Just trying to find that one shell that fits right. It
It reminds me of that
needs to
Lil Wayne
fit like a
song.
glove.
But tell us about the show that you watched.
Well, I finally finished Pieces of Her.
So good.
Amazing show.
Oh, we're two
Good.
people vouching for
I'm telling you, you gotta watch it, man.
Yes.
You ready to give up your life? Go watch Pieces
I was
of Her.
watching it on my break and I was like, oh, I keep wanting to watch this.
Yeah, and it
really
gets better as the story starts unraveling. And
I just don't trust that what's that guy's name?
the FBI agent.
Yeah, there's something about him.
But that's what they do. They throw a character in there to make you like wonder, is he trustworthy or not? Is he the good guy or the bad guy?
Which one is the FBI agent from those guys?
I think it's
My guess is Dempsey. All
right.
right.
Jacob. No.
Yeah, I think it's Jacob.
Yeah.
Except he has a beard in the show.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's a short little guy too.
Andy looks weird compared from the show.
Amari.
Oh, did you know that Bella was in 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, she was.
She was Christian Grey's ex-lover in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yep. And she's from Australia as well.
She's Australian?
Mm-hmm. The mom and her as well.
Love Australians.
I like Australian.
Australians are cool people. They're very free. You know, they're very open. But whatever. What were your thoughts on the show? What did you feel?
I really liked it. It kept you engaged. It kept with loops. Like you're like, what's gonna happen next?
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting to read about like how it was actually a book. Most good TV shows are from a book.
Especially one like this.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder how if the book is very similar to it or not. I don't know. I haven't read the book, so
it's hard to
for
squeeze
me.
everything from a book into a show or a movie. So there's some things you might miss out on, but you get most of the picture anyway.
Definitely.
But I like the show just because the first episode pulled me in.
Definitely.
The first 15 minutes, you'll be like, okay. And then after like 20 minutes, you'll be like, not bad. Then next thing you know, the next episode starts loading. You're like, all right, I got to see what's going to happen next. And then that's when you're like, oh, fuck, they got me.
Exactly. And that's when you know it's a good TV show, when you're definitely so intrigued.
The storytelling.
Yes, exactly. Definitely. That's a better word to say.
Yeah. The way it was set up and rolled out, it was like really, to me, it was perfect. I used to read books that are similar to a show like this. And it's like those crime thriller movies, almost like detective, like you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I love those movies, but this one definitely, or books, but this one definitely hit the spot for me. I look forward to a season 2. Think everybody should go watch it. Mo?
Oh, it's been directed by my people.
Who's your people?
Yeah.
Adil Al-Arabi.
Who the fuck is that?
Adil Al-Arabi. He's an Arabic guy.
You said it even
Arabic
faster
guy.
now.
Yeah, he is.
He's an Arabic
Mo
guy.
was like, it's my brother.
Yeah, that's like
Back
my
from Saudi.
people. Okay, fuck yeah. I'm going to go watch it right today. Yeah.
Just throw him
Support of my
$10.
people.
Just throw him $10 to his way.
Yeah, like quarters.
Like Go Me
On the
Fun
TV.
page.
That's good. Okay, I'm going to watch it. Now I'm going to watch it.
And the actor is pretty good too. The main character, Andy.
The trailer is actually really, really fucking interesting. Like it.
And it's nothing. And it's funny that you said that last time we were talking about how, like, do you think from watching the trailer you would know what the TV show is?
You don't. The trailer
It's
doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, it's completely different.
The trailer does no justice to the show. Another thing, also, this they got what's his name, Ghost from Power on this show, Amari Hardwick, and like to me he's a huge actor.
I'm trying to think who's.
Power is like a really good show. Him right there, like he's the main character on Power. That's Ghost, and it's crazy because he plays somewhat of a small role in this show.
I don't think I got that far yet.
He's the that's the, I want to say stepdad almost. That's like the ex-husband.
Gordon.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize him. Definitely from particularly these pictures, he looks completely different.
He looks older.
Yeah.
He's got like gray hair. He's in a suit. He's like a lawyer or something like that.
Yeah, and he's not as like.
He's not wearing a jumpsuit, and he's an assassin from New York City selling dope. That's what it is. 'Cause that's what Ghost is.
I never watched Power, so.
You never watched Power?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm not into that. Like.
Power pulls you in. It's.
I don't know. I will maybe watch the first 20 minutes and see how I feel after.
Power was not a show that I'd binge. It's a great show.
That's with 50 Cent, right?
Yeah, but it was still a good show. There was a lot of cool scenes and stuff. Like almost, he kind of brought the drug dealer and the political side of something, like drug dealer, and at the same time, Ghost is like kind of like doing it for the city and everything. You know, he looks like he's running for office and stuff like that. So It's almost like
Someone like a
like a Frank
Pablo.
White, like a King of New York type of deal.
Gotcha. Or like a Pablo Escobar kind of.
Kind of. Pablo Escobar was just like a straight up assassin killer. He didn't care about being in office or anything. Like so.
That's
Ghost
true.
in Power is trying to like change his life around, stop selling dope, and he's trying to like buy a hospital, help the people. If you ever watch King of New York, I kind of want to say he's almost doing the same thing.
Gotcha.
King of New York, Christopher Walken gets out of prison and then he wants to start building a community, help everybody out, but at the same time he's killing people in Chinatown, stealing heroin and selling around town and shit.
Gotcha.
But that's power.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty good. But yeah, definitely go check out Pieces of Her.
You know, there is one big show that we didn't even talk about, the Ozark.
We can get to Ozark. I mean, what was the next one in line?
No,
I think it
that's
was-
for the next episode.
What was the next one?
Russian Doll.
Russian Doll. So you saw an episode of Russian Doll.
I stopped at episode 5, I think.
So I real quick before we go further, did you watch Ozark? Have you seen Ozark?
I have.
So I want to
I don't
give
know.
Russian Doll a chance. Have you seen Russian Doll yet?
No, I want to watch
So a
it.
little bit of homework. Let's all jump into Russian Doll. We're gonna skip Russian Doll as of right now, so we can have a
Perfect.
little homework, come back to it, and recap it on the next one. And why don't we get into Ozark? Because that is a very good show.
I agree.
Ozark. I definitely binged Ozark a couple of times.
Oh, me too. Twice.
Twice.
Wow.
All the characters are great in Ozark. I think everybody played an
Yeah.
amazing role.
Everybody. And there's Julia Garner. Yeah.
My favorite scene. There's one scene where like Ruth is just sitting in a car and she's listening to like Wu-Tang Clan, like Cream. It's just like she's like so gangster, dude. I love it. The first season to me was the craziest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what is it about that you guys like this TV show about? Is it just because of
Ozark.
yeah.
To me, it's because it's different. It's not just about a drug
Totally,
dealer. It's
yeah.
not just about this. It's like he's laundering money, and he's like, it's almost like their everyday family,
Yeah.
but they're really not. Well, at the beginning, he's really not the everyday father. The family kind of is, and then it kind of intertwines everybody and brings them into that gangster lifestyle. But I think that's one side of the scene that you don't see in like drug dealer shows and stuff like that, is the laundering the money part,
Yeah.
laundering the money and stuff like that.
Cool. What
Jason
about
Bateman's a great actor too.
Yeah. Mo, what do you think? Why do you like this?
I know. I like the show. The way it's been, the way
See that? I put up that Google image search and he lost all
yeah, I
thoughts.
lost all of it.
He had no idea what you guys
should
just said.
Pull it up
Bring-
on your,
bring that-
I pull
bring-
it up on the laptop,
bring-
dude. I
bring that
like
picture.
looking at it and seeing
bring
different things.
that picture back again. Let me talk and keep that like in the background. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. But she's pretty as fuck.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
you just
the
like-
that's
you
the
like
daughter,
tall?
right?
Yeah, the daughter.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She kind of reminds me of like a Hollister model. Like you see her on the beach.
Yeah,
And a
she's young. She
surfboard.
looks young at least.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how old she is, but she looks very young.
Can you pull up how old is she so we don't have no problems?
She's 22 years old.
Sorry.
22. Okay,
Born
so
June 1st, 1999. Mo.
1999. Okay.
Damn.
She's almost legal.
She's,
What do you mean
She's
almost?
almost legal.
It's a joke.
Oh.
she's 18. I'm more than 18. I mean, so
Yeah, thank
Boy,
you.
that
Luke.
really landed, huh?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I feel so safe now. Didn't know where this conversation was gonna go after this.
That's up to you.
don't leave it up to me.
But no, he's
Well,
Oh,
It's
it
in
just
bags.
seems like every joke.
We'll all be with bags over our heads.
the actor.
You had to go to the bags over the heads.
We're watching Ozark. We're talking about Ozark, dude. What do you mean bags over the heads? Everything's happened in this show. Remember the FBI agent? I'm just like thinking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Remember the FBI agent sleeping with, was that Ruth's father?
I never watched it.
You never watched
Uncle.
Ozark? Oh,
I
you
have
gotta
to
watch it.
rewatch
Yeah.
this. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, the
'Cause I
FBI agent's
haven't-
having sex with her dad or
Her
uncle.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
nobody's
I
seen
haven't.
Ozark yet. I have to
and then
watch
he was
Ozark.
like, he was straight, and then he realizes that he just fucked like another guy, and then he was like, get the fuck out, and he was like fighting with the FBI agent, but
Is that how it usually goes for you?
huh? No, with
Do you kick him out before or after?
I don't want to say anything. Look,
Can't-
fuck you too.
You got a thing for FBI agents, Mo?
No, because baby, I love you.
What is it about the badge?
I told her that I'm gonna behave.
You're gonna behave? You told her that? Aha. Jokes on you.
So he's
Jokes
a
on her.
great. He's a great actor in the movie. Like, the series is just amazing. Like, I don't know, something about that story is just like really cool.
Jason Bateman a director or a writer in this show? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Nope.
Somebody, come on, guys.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't know. Here.
Juice. When? Oh, 2007.
Not the creator.
How many seasons are there in?
4, I think.
4
Seems like he's
seasons?
just an actor.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even see the 4th season. More and more stuff like this comes out. It's like I start falling off after the 3rd season.
Yeah, me too.
You know what they're bringing back? They're bringing back the comes out like once a week type of shows. You know?
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of people. So what they see is a lot of people binge a whole show, and then after that, Netflix will lose them for like, just to say, almost a week or a couple of days. Where now, if they just give you one show every week, you're kind of still lingering around and hanging around to look at another show. So if you notice, a lot of shows are starting to do that. It's been going on like that for almost a year.
I like getting back to that though.
Yeah, it's kind of it actually gives you a good balance because I can still binge and then I realize, oh shit, my show hasn't come out. Like actually, Billions is one of my favorite shows. We're gonna probably talk about that next time. It's a really good show.
The Billions Showtime?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's another show that's like, every week the new one comes out, and then they switch the character on the 4th season.
That's what they're doing with that Ptolemy Gray show that's coming out weekly.
Yeah, they see that people binge, that's great, but then they lose the audience after you finish. And I'm not gonna lie, you binge something for like,
what is the name
a
of
full day,
the
the
show?
Billions. Or I think it's just Billions.
Yeah.
It's funny because the main character in Billions, the redheaded guy, was in another show. One of those shows where you get voted off the island or whatever. So everybody I know that's seen him in the other show, they're like, I can't see him in Billions. But I've never seen him before. So to me, it was like perfect role, perfect fit.
I'm gonna watch it.
But this is a show you definitely have to pay attention.
Condola Rashad. She looks familiar.
Which one? Oh, her? I think she's done a couple other shows.
Nah, I'm thinking of someone else.
Have you watched the House of Cards?
I thought she was. Isn't she the? I'm sorry, Mo. 1 second.
No.
Isn't she the girl in
What the fuck?
That's not the girl from Bond. The new Bond.
I never watched The Bond in my life.
Damn, you never seen any of this, huh? Ozark Bond.
Nope.
God damn, Luke, you're in the right room.
Debatable.
Let me see if that's her in it. I want to say it's her, but maybe I'm wrong. She's pretty tall too, man. This girl, 5'8", 35 years old, from New York. What do you
Paul
think, Paul?
Giamatti, Dan Soder. Love Dan Soder.
No, definitely not her. Anyways, Billy's another show, but Ozark definitely got to watch. Anything else, guys? How we looking on time, Luke?
Just about there.
You just wrap it up.
With this show, we kind of always hit it on the head. Like right when we're about to finish, we're pretty good at not going over, not going under.
Agreed.
It's always like a 2-minute difference or something like that.
At least we're getting better at just talking when we need to record.
Yeah, it's no longer like blah, 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 blah. We know how to use our words.
Exactly. Or
It doesn't
try.
sound like a caveman show.
Yeah, still practice phases.
Show is good. Hey, look, we had a whole show without getting into like some sexual content.
Let me play you back some things and see if you really believe that.
We should do categories like sex TV shows, craziest ones we find.
No, we should have like a twister when you hit it like this.
Oh.
And then it lands.
You want to bring one next
How did
time?
this just turn into playing Twister?
Well, I mean, picking categories for
Stories.
shows, not just randomly like what we like and stuff, but
We can take, what's it called? Dice.
dice.
Does
Roll,
that
roll the dice.
Yeah. And
I
we
like,
have a
I like the
list.
little twister thing, the little hand. You spin it and
it's
see
fun.
what's
Or
gonna
the
pop.
bottle.
Or the bottle. Yeah, but
I need to change my place though.
what the fuck?
I'm gonna sit there.
Or we just bring other people in.
It's on the way to get weird. It's on the way to getting weird.
Reel her in.
What was the fuck on the other podcast, Luke? When Rachel was saying something about she'll fuck a robot.
I don't know where we went with that whole fucking
And then all of a
episode.
sudden, for like 5 minutes out, we just started talking about fucking robots. And then there's movies where people already come out with the sex dolls and stuff like that.
Bill Burr.
Bill.
He was talking about like.
Oh yeah, he does have one. He has a whole skit on that. Sex dolls. Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys ever gonna hit comedy specials?
Yeah, comedy shows, huh? There's not a lot of good comedy shows out
I'm
right
out
now.
of that.
It's a.
I'll be out.
I've had somebody ask me the other day, "Yeah, any funny things out right now?" I'm like, I don't know. The fuck is funny?
like
Specials, you just gotta be in tune with who you like in comedy.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
then-
there's so much. Like a lot of it is good, but a lot of it is bad. So if you don't know who you like, you're not gonna have any success.
Yeah. You kind of get like pushed into that whole
Popularity.
the way that one comedian.
If you
acts
don't
and
know
stuff.
what comedians you like right now, you're not watching enough of the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, he puts everybody on. He was originally a comedian, right?
He still is.
He still is, obviously. Yeah, I like
He
Jim
tours like
Jeffries. He
crazy.
never has Jim Jeffries on.
He's had him on.
He's had Jim Jeffries on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that
The
one
Australian fuck.
out. That guy fucking cracks me up, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
He's a wild boy.
he is horrible, dude. My favorite is like he's like, I'm off the drugs now. So, dude, when I'm telling you, he doesn't give a fuck about religion, females. Like he doesn't give a fuck about anybody. When he goes out and starts talking, oh my god, dude. I dated this girl one time. She was like a real like hardcore Christian. And I put on Jim Jeffries, and I've never seen somebody run out of a room so fast. I swear to God, dude. I was like, call me later. All right, wrapping things up here. Well, we almost done. There goes Jim Jeffries. You know, he took his first show, which had like, I don't know, like 17 different types of skits, or no, like 12 or something. And then he turned it into an actual TV show. And I'm surprised. I found it hilarious, but it never really, I don't know if he even got a second season. But that show was funny as hell. Like he goes, visits a friend that's paraplegic, and the kid's like 21 years old, and he grew up with him and his brother. So
That's based off his real life.
Yeah, his
You
real life.
remember that bit?
And that was also his first show, was the whole thing he talked about.
Oh, wow.
And he takes him to a whorehouse to get laid.
Wait, I feel like
And he
I've
has to pay
seen
the whores the
something.
money. He's just like, oh my god, he's wild, dude. He's a wild one. I would party with his ass.
He seems fun.
Who's the guy with the always takes his shirt off?
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, the Russian machine.
User.
He used to take people out after the show to go drinking. He'd invite everybody from the show
Oh wow.
and go to the bar and get fucked up.
He still does.
He probably still does, right?
Yeah.
It's wild. All right, guys, we got some homework. What are we gonna watch?
What do you watch?
Russian doll?
Russian doll, yeah.
I keep wanting to say sex doll.
We know you do.
Doll, sex doll. We're gonna come back, be like,
And
yeah,
then-
that Russian doll movie was good. I'm like, sex doll? Yeah, it's great. I'm on the
Even
fifth
better.
season already. I got calluses on my hands. All right, guys, till next time.
Hey.